Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of September 24th through September 30th, 2018. So Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you guys in regards to love and romance for this week. Ooh, okay, that definitely wanted to come out. Okay, so Capricorn, ooh, look at this. We got Libra, I balance. The sun has just moved into Libra. So big time focus on romantic relationships for Capricorn this week, whether you are single, nobody nobody in sight, whether you are dating but no commitment, or you are committed. It doesn't really matter. This is like relationship is all up on your mind, in your heart, in your consciousness, what you're thinking about. Now, if you're completely single, this could be where, you know, just due to the astrology at play, you're really thinking about what you want out of a partnership and, you know, your singlehood, what it's taught you, where you've been. Even if you are in a relationship or you're dating, it's just you're really focused on what it is that you want, what you need. Is the relationship you are in serving you? Are the people you're dating really up to par? If you're single, is it such a bad thing? Like, there's a deep evaluation going on here. So if you are in a committed relationship, you might be thinking about, you know, what you give opposed to what you receive, and vice versa. So next out is Sagittarius. I see. So, you know, right off the bat, some of you could be dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius. Just going to say that because those are the two cards we have there. So Capricorn, yeah, there's just, you are really analyzing, you are in deep thought, you're feeling, but this is more from like a spiritual perspective rather than unresolved emotions, desire, desperation, passion, love. It's like outside the realm of that where you are analyzing. It's from a high perspective. Is this worth it? Is this serving me? Am I happy here? Deep analysis. So let's see exactly what you're feeling, what you're going through. And I'm going to pull a card for the other person involved, or if you're completely single, Capricorn, it could be somebody new that's coming in or an extension of your own energy. So let's take a look here. How is Capricorn feeling this week? What are they thinking? Okay, and then the person that they are dealing with. Right there. All right, so Capricorn. Yeah, look at this. You guys are coming out as the sanctuary card here. And this is basically saying what I've already expressed here. Like, what's good for you, Capricorn? What is going to make you happy? What do you need out of a partnership from another person is where you're at serving you. Also with this, some of you, this is like being alone. If you just got broken up with somebody, that could explain this deep analysis where you are in your own space, you are in your own energy, there's no influence of another individual's thoughts, emotions, words, actions. No, it's where you're completely within yourself, in your own energy, and you're analyzing. And in that space, Capricorn, you're seeing things from a much different perspective, and you're understanding things that were kind of evasive or eluded you previously. So whether you are single, couple, just dating, this week is a good week for you to really spend time by yourself, whether physically or, you know, separating yourself somehow, some way to be alone in your own thoughts and your own energy. Like, you need some sort of balance or reset. Your mind might be busy, really nervous, worried about things. Others of you, it's like there's just something that's eluding you. It's evading you. You can't put your finger on it. You don't know what the answer is. Maybe you're not even sure what you're feeling or what you're thinking. And you will get to that clarity in your own energy, Capricorn. So the person you are involved with is feeling very powerful or empowered. Perhaps they think that they hold all the power within the relationship, okay? Maybe they've been kind of pulling the strings for whatever reason, and they feel like they are controlling you, or they have control over what's going to happen here. Or, because this is a general reading, Capricorn, this could be kind of switched where, you know, they feel that you are very much in control and you decide the fate and what's happening in this relationship and where it's going. So there's a bit of a power struggle here. And with Libra coming out, it's like we've got to balance that energy. So dating or coupled up, we're committed, there's like this struggle, this power struggle of energy, of dominance, of assertion. You know, perhaps one of you is deciding to be more assertive about their boundaries and the other isn't reacting so well to that. Or, you know, this could be that elusive energy where you feel like something's just not quite right, but you can't put your finger on it. That's why we got to kind of pull back and think about things and see things from a different perspective. So definitely see some sort of power struggle taking place for Capricorn this week. So let's pull some tarot and see what comes out there, Capricorn. So we have the Two of Pentacles. Here's the power struggle. Here is Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Knight of Swords. So down here we have some earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or fellow Capricorn. Or it could be you. Also here we have some air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So interesting, because we do have Libra here. Libra is about the balance, the power struggle. So definitely see this power struggle taking place. And here's where we feel restricted. I can't quite understand it. Something's eluding me. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what the solution is. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I want, you know, all of that. But once we pull back and we go into our own energy and go into the higher mind, that's where we come into the understanding. And some of you, it's like you've got to maybe sacrifice something or change something or leave something behind in order to find success and happiness moving forward. There's definitely some communication I see, probably more towards the end of the week. So whatever is going on for you, Capricorn, I feel like you've got to spend the early to mid part of the week kind of in your own energy, thinking about it, whether you guys are literally not speaking to each other or you guys, you know, are just being distant from each other within an existing relationship. You know, I feel we've got to be in that mode. Like there's some serious contemplation that needs to take place. And then you finally understand and you know what you want and you know what needs to happen. And this is like, okay, here is my compromise, or here is my ultimatum, or okay, I've heard you, I understand, and I'm willing to sacrifice this in order to keep this relationship moving forward, because this is very positive communication here. It's, you know, where we're both being open, but it's not emotionally based where, oh, you hurt my feelings so bad. It's not like that. It's, you know, more of that higher mind where it's coming from Okay, so this is what happened, and this is what I think we should do going forward to prevent this. It's different than this really hurt my feelings and it can never happen again. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's really good communication between you and another person by week's end for sure. Now, those of you who are single, I see a couple things going on here. There could be somebody that is trying to get your attention, and you may be completely blind to that. Or you don't even have to be single. You could be single and dating, or dating somebody specifically, maybe even committed, and somebody's really been trying to get your attention. Hey, Capricorn, over here, I'm interested in you. I see you. Please notice me back. Please notice me back. And for whatever reason, Capricorn, somehow you're finally seeing them this week. Whether it's you just finally caught on to the fact that they like you and they've been putting it out there, or they finally just confess it to you. All right, and now since this is a general reading, this could be completely swapped, where you're really trying to get somebody's attention, and finally this week, somehow, some way, they notice you, they see you, or you know, and perhaps you can finally communicate how you feel. So I feel like for Capricorn, there's somebody around you who's definitely trying to get your attention and get you to notice them, like they want a chance with you. And you know, it might even be somebody you just kind of superficially flirt with, and they mean it more than you do, or you mean it more than they do, but there definitely could be a connection on that level this week, Capricorn. So, you know, it's all about taking a step back so you can properly evaluate this week, Capricorn, regardless of your romantic situation and status. And those of you who are feeling completely unloved, like nobody notices you, you know, maybe take a step back, open your eyes, and really take a look around, because I see for many Capricorns, somebody's trying to get your attention. If you are in a relationship, like committed, if you guys been in like some sort of financial struggle, or just fighting about money, I feel like if we kind of go to our own separate corners and think about where the other is coming from in the higher mind, we could definitely have a good conversation about it by week's end, and you see their side, they see your side, and you guys compromise and come up with a solution, you know, to budget money better, to save better. Maybe somebody needs to get a different job, etc. Okay, but I definitely see if we go to our separate corners and really think about it, we could come to a wonderful compromise. Again, power struggle taking place as well. So let's pull some advice on how you should navigate these energies this week, Capricorn. Stretch and explore. And new growth. Yes. So Capricorn, pretty much everything I just said. It's like we've got to pull back, kind of reassess, and from there, you know, we can act, we can move forward, we can compromise, we can communicate, and we might need to kind of go outside of our comfort zone. So if you're used to always being in control, being in charge, the compromise might be where you kind of pull back, okay? Or vice versa. And, you know, once we come into this new perception and we're willing to kind of go outside of our comfort zone and try things in a different, new way, that's where our success comes from. So if you're single, and you stay cooped up in the house, it's time to change that routine and put yourself out there, start doing things, you know, be more social. You never know where you can meet somebody. Truly, honestly, 100%. It's like, don't hold yourself back. Start putting yourself out there, including in uncomfortable and unfamiliar situations, because there's new growth, okay? There's new opportunities coming for you. So, Capricorn, let's pull an outcome card for this week in regards to love and romance. Whoa, those are just kind of like jumping out of my hand in a very weird way. Okay. So, wow, look at this. We have divine guidance. Yes. Capricorn, listen to me. Wherever your challenge is, whatever your struggle is in regards to love and romance this week, seriously, just pull back and go to the higher mind. Go to your intuition. Talk to spirit, and you'll know what to do. If there's a power struggle going on, pull back. All right, if you are being the dominant one, if somebody's trying to dominate you, then you've got to pull back and kind of cut them off and make them realize that, you know, they've got to be fair. They can't be forceful. They can't be pushy. Okay. As far as like the money struggle, challenge, anything like that in a committed relationship, you know, pay attention to those inner promptings. We've got to go outside of our comfort zone. Honestly, Capricorn, like that's the main theme for you guys. It's like we've got to go outside of our comfort zone this week in regards to love and romance. And that's how we find success, happiness, and prosperity in regards to that energy. And you're being prompted. So again, you know, don't ignore your feelings that you're feeling for somebody, or if you're feeling like somebody's vibing on you, don't ignore that. Explore it. Put yourself out there, because that's where things happen. Go out, go on blind dates, do new and creative things you never normally would do if you're trying to get in a relationship or get a romance. But also, Capricorn, pay attention to that person that's really trying to get your attention, for those of you that applies, because man, they really like want to be with you. And if there's somebody you like, it might be time for you to go outside your comfort zone and let them know. And if you're scared, ask the universe for a sign, the same sign times 3, and then make your move. Okay, so those are your messages for this week, Capricorn. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.